This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, take on the winners of 5 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Takes the handoff again. He's in the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Thurman. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
A short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Contact as he threw it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Now it's 2nd down here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Back to throw. It's Aller. And it's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the right here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking downfield. It's Aller. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll give it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Kirk, all these players are aware if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment.
Breaks into the clear. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Gives it to the back. Lighting him off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the single back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's St. Clair. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he keeps it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Pena. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. To the air. It's Allen. He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with the running play. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Fighting off the defender.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Aller. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. To dart to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sure hands. It's Ross. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Allen. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is good. They got the touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one will be fair caught. Receiver coming in motion now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Sand. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
Penn State 14, Ohio State 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
A sack sets up second down. Dropping back, it's Aller. A deep shot to the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sayan. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Now they try to take the top off the secondary there with the four verts, but the defense was ready for it. Now they're going to have to force a quick 3 and out if they want to get the ball back.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Working clock with the ground game. Fights off a defender.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Runs through the defender. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Return it brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Tate. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on 1st down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
And the quarterback come through under pressure. Down the score late here in the 4th. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Is incomplete. Brings up second down.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. To throw, it's Aller. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the 4th quarter. Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive. Time ticking away. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Sayan. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he goes down, but that takeaway is the final play of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Handoff to the single back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Trying for a pick six to win the game. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Well, the experts will